I gotta say, I'm fucking proud to be from Virginia right now. 85 out of 95 counties, 11 out of 38 independent cities, and 19 towns have declared themselves Second Amendment sanctuaries in the face of Governor Ralph Northam's inexcusable tyranny. He wants to ban military-grade assault weapons. Why? His government, the power disparity between the government and the people is far greater than it was in the American Revolution. It is far greater than it was in the American Civil War. Virginia played a key role in both of those revolutions. Virginia rose up in 1776, and they rose up a second time, well under 100 years later. Well under 100 years later, and it's just, a lot of people will harp on the Confederacy, but damn it, it was really no different than the American Revolution. Anyway, Virginia is home to George Washington. It is home to Thomas Jefferson. It is the home of Robert E. Lee. It is the home of Stonewall Jackson. It is the home of Chesty Puller. And that should not be forgotten. I mean, it really makes me happy to see that Virginia is saying, no, this is not going to happen. You are not going to step all over the Constitution. Hell, apparently the Second Amendment isn't even enough for this Ralph Northam. It's not enough by a long shot. He's threatening to incarcerate journalists who speak against him. And that's some bullshit. Now he's going after the First Amendment too? My God. This is absolutely inexcusable. And he's threatening action against law enforcement and National Guardsmen who won't enforce his tyranny for him. I swear, if this guy had been alive in 1776, he'd be singing God Save the Queen, God Save the King, and wearing a red coat. Incidentally enough, so would a lot of Americans who call themselves patriots today. But it's just, what we need to do is the battles now are easy. Writing your congressman is helping in the fight. I mean, the idea that it's just about guns, that's not true. Raising the age from 18 to 21 to buy vapes or cigarettes, that's tyranny. If they're old enough to be tried as adults, they're old enough to decide what they put in their bodies. And we won't let, and a lot of people are against 16-year-olds voting. There's 16-year-olds out there who are working, doing jobs, paying taxes. No taxation without representation. Sorry, Bill of Rights says you can't do it. Sorry, you gotta let them vote. I know that will offend some of you who say they're too young, but when have I ever given a fuck what you think? Anyway, this, personally, I think that, right now, nonviolent resistance that they've been showing has been wonderful. Even if it is armed, it is still nonviolent. And, things are easy now. Writing your congressman, standing in a protest, marching in a protest, holding a sign, even doing something as stupid as making an online post or a video like this is. You know, Thomas Jefferson said the tree of liberty must be watered with the blood of tyrants and the blood of patriots from time to time. The time has not come to do that, and I pray it never does. But always remember this. If you won't do shit when it's easy, you're probably not going to do jack shit when it's hard either. Because it's one thing to write your congressman. It's quite another to face down law enforcement and National Guardsmen who will comply with him in a modern-day Thermopylae. And I would not advocate political violence in this climate, because that could cause a civil war, a civil war or a revolution, and that should be avoided at all costs, at absolutely all costs. If it's the only way to preserve our liberty, then so be it. But it's not, and therefore it should not be used. Plain and simple. You know, even if the revolution was successful, the country would still be absolutely devastated. It would languish into third world status, and hell, you might not even like the guy who takes over for Ralph Northam, and people like him might be even worse. It can always get worse, trust me. Look at history. It's happened time and time again. That being said, is, you know, when you look at Virginia's history, this is not a surprise at all. And I'm very proud to be a Virginian. And anyway, all I have to say is a few things now. Fuck Ralph Northam. Sic semper tyrannis, Mulan Labe, and don't tread on me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.